Alright. Good afternoon, everyone. Lance Mechanist here with another World of Warships Legends video. Now, previously, we did the American, the Japanese, the British, the German, and the Russian fleets. What did these fleets have in common? Well, they were the primary carrier branches. All of these branches had aircraft carriers. Now, the other ships of the other ships in the game, the other tech trees, the French, the Italians, the Pan-Asian, and the Pan-European, they do not have carriers. So, for now, this stream is going to be a little bit shorter, but it should be all right. Anyway, right now we're doing the French. As you can see, there's three ships. There's three ships of the Tier 3 French Navy. There is the cruiser, which is the first to get we unlock. It's the SOWxRogueDragoon's. Next is the destroyer, the Tier 3 destroyer Bourrasque, and the Tier 3 battleship Corbeil. Now then, as always for the showcase, I'm going to show you the stats of a ship. Then we're going to take it into two battles, one versus the AI, one versus PvP and standard, and we're going to see if I don't get my ass blown out of the water. All right, so first up is the SOWxRogueDragoon's. Let's see, but first let's take a look at our commander. We've got André Lemonnier. He's our cruiser commander we've selected. We've got a number of them, but yeah. Okay. His inspiration is the Italian Inigo Campione, which is Spartan. Reduces damage to your ship by 1.8%. Not a whole lot, but hey, sometimes every little bit helps. Okay, base trait is Window of Opportunity. Cruiser detectability time after firing main guns is reduced 8.75%. Okay, his skills. Skill number 1 is No Fly Zone, which increases our AA damage and range. Increases the damage by 6%. Increases the range by 3%. Second skill is Home Run. This increases our torpedo range by about 5%. Skill number 3 is Punch Through, which improves our AP shell damage by 3% and improves our penetration multiplier, our AP penetration multiplier, by 2%. Fourth skill is Fixated. It improves the cruiser main battery grouping by 2% and reduces dispersion by 2%. He is not legendary. If you'll forgive any raspiness in my throat, getting over sinuses. So, okay, now we take a look at the ship. As you can see, about the same as any other ship out in Tier 3 at the moment. You've got 3 types of ammunition: high explosive shells, armor piercing shells, and torpedoes. You've got 3 consumables. Unlike others, you've got 3 consumables this time. You've got the damage control party, which is of course infinite. You've got sonar charges, which you've got 2 of those. These are used to detect enemy ships close to you or detect torpedoes. You can also detect ships hidden in smoke screens. Let's see. Torpedo detectability ranges out from 2.5, and remember, most torpedoes are usually only visible at 1 kilometer or around or thereabouts. Detection of ships is at 3.5 kilometers. That's a guaranteed detectability. The duration is 90 seconds, so a minute and a half. Reload time is 171 seconds. So 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Or, yeah, 2 minutes 51 seconds. And you can use it twice. We've also got a catapult fighter. This is what you use to protect yourself from enemy carrier aircraft. It does not. It is not. It does not show you what type of aircraft it is. Sorry for the fellow history buffs out there. It does not tell you exactly what catapult fighter it's used, but it's just a catapult fighter. Duration is 100 seconds, so a minute 40 seconds. Reload time is 76. A minute 16 seconds. And you can launch the fighter 3 times. Again, you've got boosters for 5 slots. You've got a slot for the flag and a slot for a camouflage. Alright. Now then, going to her stats. Her health points are pretty good, 26,700. Now, again, I actually have reached tier 4 on the French cruiser, so these are all the upgraded stats. Armor thickness ranging from 10 millimeters at the thinnest to 30 millimeters at the thickest, so she's got some thin armor for a cruiser. Torpedo damage reduction, we've usually seen that on battleships or dreadnoughts. This is actually our first time seeing it on a cruiser, but it's only a reduction of 4%. Okay, next up is our artillery. She's got all main guns, no secondary guns. She's got 4 twin mount 155 millimeter cannons. These have a range of 13.1 kilometers, a reload time of 12 seconds, and a turn time of 22.5 seconds. The maximum HE damage is 2200. She has a fire setting chance of 11%, and she has a max AP damage of 3,399. So almost 3,400. Okay, going to torpedoes. She's got 4 triple mounted 550 millimeter torpedoes. These are big torpedoes. The reload time for these is 84 seconds, about a minute 24 seconds. Turn time of 6 seconds. You've got 2 on starboard, 2 on port. Maximum possible damage is 12,233. They are detectable at 1.2 kilometers away from target by default. Of course, if the target's running sonar, they will be detected far sooner. Torpedo range is 6.8 kilometers, and they have a speed of 58 knots. So those are pretty quick torpedoes. Okay, next up is her AA defense. She has got 6 twin mount 13.2 millimeter machine guns. These deal a average damage of 22 per second, and they have a range of 1.2 kilometers. Her flat guns, she does have some flat guns. She has 4 single mount 75 millimeter cannons. These deal 7 damage per second and have a range of 3.1 kilometers. So the flat guns fire further than the machine guns, of course. Maneuverability is 69. I will refrain from making any sort of joke. Maximum speed is 34 knots. Turning radius is 670 meters. Rudder shift time is 7.8. Let's see. Concealment. Default detectability by sea is 10.9 kilometers. This is increased to 13.1 after firing the main guns, and is increased to 12.9 if you're on fire. Her default detectability by air, that means if you're playing as a carrier, or someone's playing as a carrier and you're up against them, they will see you by air at 6.5 kilometers out. You are detectable at 9.6 after firing the main gun, and 9.5 when you're on fire. As always, guaranteed detectability is 2 kilometers. You're about to kiss her, basically. And detectability while firing in smoke is 5 kilometers. Okay, next sections are armor, and ooh boy. Okay, so her keel, the bottom of the hull, that is actually the thickest at 20 millimeters. Fore end plating is 13 millimeters. The deck is 13. Her bulkhead, the athwart ship, is 13 millimeters as well. The aft of the ship, the stern, bottom is 20, keel. The aft end plating actually bumps up from 13 to 14 millimeters, and the deck is 13, and the athwart ship is again 13. So, real thin armor, but of course, one of the tech tree perks of the French cruisers is the skill paper thin, which I will go into explain later on. As you can see, this is where her armor actually has a little bit of help. She does have some torpedo protection, but that is midship. Let's see. Yeah, that is actually sandwiching the Citadel. Let's see. Yeah, when you look at it, it looks like it's just a huge block right there in the midships. Let's see. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, yeah, you can see, basically you got three distinct sections of armor. You've got the forward armor, the aft armor, and then you've got what is midships. Torpedo armor actually, let's see, is in two sections. Let's see, the section below the waterline is 13 millimeters thickness. I don't know why, because torpedoes usually run underwater anyway. And the above water line is 16 millimeters. Torpedoes are going to hit you there anyway. So I don't know why that's thinner than what's on top, but never mind. Next up is, of course, her superstructure, and again, you can see her superstructure is, of course, lightly armored with the exception of the conning tower, the command housing. Conning tower bottom is 30 millimeters, side's 30, top is 30. So 30 millimeters all the way around for the conning tower. And the side plating and top side plating is 10 millimeters. So light armor except for the command bunker, the command housing. And now we've got, now we go to her weapons, and of course you can see she does have fully enclosed turrets. And these are very well armored turrets. 30 millimeters, looks like 30 millimeters all the way around, looks like. That's the rear plate, barbette, that's the armor that protects the magazine. Let's see, bottom plate, front plate, side plate, and top plate, all of it 30 millimeters thick. Now we get to her auxiliary room armor. That is actually a tiny auxiliary room, really. But really, I guess all that purpose is to do is to protect the Citadel, which is lower below ship, lower below deck. But let's see, auxiliary room armor. The athwart ships are 10 and 10. The hull plating is 16, and the deck ranges from 10 millimeters to 20 millimeters. Okay. Next up is the vital ship part, and again, this is kind of where it gets interesting, because Citadels, you normally see them, they're sitting below the waterline, they've got all the ship, basically, you got to shoot through the whole ship to get to them. These are sitting above the waterline. The athwart ships, the bulkheads, they're both 13. The keel, again, is 20. The torpedo bulkhead, which links into the torpedo armor, is 13. So really, let's see, 13 millimeters plus 16 millimeters. You're looking at about 29 millimeters of armor. So the light blue, so let's see, yeah, so the light blue combined with the dark blue equals basically gold armor. So you do have a chance there. In the end, it actually falls down to armor deflection, which, to be honest, if I'm being brutally honest with myself, I do not know a thing about armor sloping or anything like that, except for the basics. You know, you take a piece of metal that's 10 millimeters thick horizontally, turn it at 45-degree angles, it becomes 20 millimeters. That sort of stuff. Okay. But yeah, the Citadel, excuse me, 13 on the afterward ships, 10 on the deck. Torpedo bulkhead is 13, and the bottom, the keel, is 20 millimeters. And that is her armor. Now, on a closer inspection, you can see there's her catapult fighter on the stern. She's got 2 guns to the aft. That's the aft bridge there. There's 2 of her 4 torpedo tubes, or two of her 4 launchers. Let's see. There's spotlights there, and the other 2 launchers. There's her 4 flat cannons there, midships, and you can see her AA guns are dotting the superstructure, dotting the ship throughout. So her AA defense is concentrated mainly in midships. Okay, to the overview. It looks like she doesn't really have any negatives. She's fast. She's got above average speed. She's got a broad torpedo launch. And, of course, the inherent skill with the French is paper thin. Higher caliber shells may overpin the armor without arming, causing minimal damage. You'll get ventilated, but you won't get blown up. The world's first large warship, designed and built after World War I, so she's a post-World War I girl. The ship had virtually no armor protection, but carried very powerful torpedo armament. An innovation that was implemented on this type of ship was the arrangement of her main guns in twin-gun super-firing turrets. She entered service in 1926, and there were 3 of her class. Alright. And as we're against the AI, I won't be putting any camo or any other boosters on other than the battle booster. So we're going to do a versus AI match, and then we're going to go into the PvP standard. So, if everyone's ready, here we go. Excuse me. Okay, map is Big Race. Capture the base is the objective. This means we start with a base, the AI starts with a base, and we either must eliminate all opposition, or we must capture the base to win the match. And I'm going to turn off voice channel because I don't want anyone, I don't want to accidentally include anyone. Okay, so we have got three destroyers, 4 cruisers, 1 battleship, and a carrier. Okay, I'm going to keep HE on simply because of the destroyers, but because I can use the torpedoes probably against the cruisers and battleship. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and swing out this way. Ooh. But yeah, you can see. Okay, and we already got dive bombers coming in. I believe that Kuma... Oh, come on, really? Really, Wix? Alright, I gotta turn. And we just... What the? That was not French. That was freaking Russian. Okay. Ooh. Oh, brother, that was close. Oh, brother, that was close. Did y'all see that? How many torpedoes that was? Holy cow. Well, goodbye, goodbye, Foirong. Looks like we might catch him with the torpedoes. Yep. We just took out the cruiser with the torpedoes. Gonna fire a few more torpedoes that way, and now I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I'm gonna get my ass behind this island here. Okay, there's still a destroyer, the V-25. Okay, we're all players, so no AI's mixed in with us. All my guns are, thankfully. Okay, he's... Oh, we got him! Okay, that's all the destroyers down. I'm switching to armor piercing now. I would say we're doing pretty good, but maybe not. Okay, let's try to angle a bit. We're up against a Danae. Come on, reload. See if I can't get these other turrets around. Ooh. Ooh, this AI thought he'd be cute just going for a ram. Sheesh. All that's left is one carrier, the Toronto, and the carrier. Enemy carrier is the Langley, and then the Toronto. That is all that is left. But you can see one of the drawbacks quickly of the French is, looks like the turrets, they are very slow to fire. Very not slow to fire, but slow to move. Gonna see if we can't give our buddy a bit of a hand here with some torpedoes. We just got the Toronto. That's... Oh, bloody hell. That's... Am I hallucinating, or is that 6 kills? Okay. Plenty of time to be gobsmacked after this is over. Okay, Langley's coming in. We hit the Citadel. But yeah, at this moment, everyone's just raining fire down on him. Okay, you saw one of our shells. Looks like it bounced. We got him! Okay. Okay, wow. If only I had this kind of luck in standard, huh? So, yeah, that was actually... I am honestly surprised. Total damage, 71,644. We got 90 hits with the cannons, 8 torpedo hits, shot down 3 aircraft with our AA guns, incapacitated 5, destroyed 7. 7 ships destroyed. 4 set on fire, 2 flooded, 2 citadel hits, and 2 shot down with our catapult fighter. For reference, each team consists of 9 ships. I sunk 7 of them. Good grief. Part of me wants to know where the hell is this kind of luck when I'm doing standard matches. But, you know, I'm just going up, and we're just going up against bots anyway. Okay, so, let's, shall we try our luck in standard? Let's see. I'm going to put a few boosters on, as well as a camouflage for standard. All right. So, we are all set for our next standard match. For our first standard match of the stream. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to have the same amount of luck I had in the AI. So, here we go. Okay, map is polar, domination. This means we've got multiple points to look at. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 3 capture points, A, B, and C. We've got 2 destroyers, 5 cruisers, 1 battleship, and 1 carrier. They've got 3 destroyers, 4 cruisers, a battleship, and a carrier. All right, gonna switch back to HE. Sound the horn, and here we go. Now it all depends on where our team decides to position themselves. We got a little buddy coming with us, our Wix. He looks like he's heading for A, so am I. We got Svetlana, Russian cruiser, coming with us as well. Okay. Oh, we already got spotted, huh? That means we got a destroyer somewhere in here. That's a Phoenix. Nope. So it wasn't a destroyer. It was a Phoenix cruiser. Okay, we set them on fire. I'm gonna slow down, switch to AP, and see if I can't get a good hit on him. Looks like he's also slowing down. Suits me. Oh, he paid for that. He paid for that. Come on. Holy mother, he oh, hello.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
Class horn. Meet high explosives. And I am in reverse. Torpedoes miss me.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage. La victoire est à notre portée.
Did we get him? Looks, or someone got him. Okay. Okay, we got. Okay, Wicks took out the St. Louis. Wow, the Hermes is already out. And okay. Okay, enemy battleship. Whoa, hello. That shot came from behind that island, I'll bet. We have been spotted, but where? Yep, Campbellton.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
All right, come on. There you are. We incapacitated him. Looks like he was quick on the repair, though. See if we... Yep, and Toronto takes out Campbellton. All that's left is the cruiser and the carrier. Haven't exactly gotten a kill, but, well, I can live with it. We haven't been sunk. We haven't been torpedoed, so... Oh, Lord, everybody's going after this carrier. Everybody is just pounding on the Hermes, and looks like the destroyer's going to get him. Yep, Wicks got him, high caliber. And the mercy ruling comes into play for PvP. Apparently there's, I don't know if there's a mercy ruling or something, but, no, it happens. Okay, so, French wasn't as good as our AI battle, but hey, I'll take what I can get. I didn't get sunk at least. 23,009 damage, 20 hits with the cannon, 3 detected, 1 incapacitation, 2 set on fire, 4 citadel hits, 2 defended, and 1 assisted in capture. Placed second on the team, not bad. The Wicks, so he was on the hunt for the Kraken, I can see. But man, though, good game, guys, good game. But in conclusion, you can see the main thing that looks like with the French cruiser is that the traversion time is a bit on the high side. I think if I'm remembering my timing correctly, a lot of the cruisers that we showed before actually had some faster traversion times than the French showed us. So the French is just a little bit on the slow side. It's powerful. It's powerful, don't get me wrong, but that traversion time, it'll kill you if you're not careful. Okay. Take the boosters and that camo off. Now we go over to back to AI. Our next ship on the line will be the Borask. The Borask. Again, bad French pronunciation. Sorry. Now I have unlocked the ship, but I have not played with it. I have not upgraded anything on it. So, as you can see, the only upgrade I've got on her is the main battery mod. This increases the traverse speed at the cost of some reload time. Probably should have considered that for the French ship, for the French cruiser. But she's got three possible upgrades, and then we get to the Jaguar, Tier 4 French destroyer. But the Borask B, the hull upgrade, just boosts HP and reduces the rudder shift time by about a second. Then we got the improvement of the improved torpedoes and the increase of range. Okay, our commander for the destroyer is Philippe Albano. Let's see. He is level 4, so he doesn't have inspirations yet. Base trait is Powder Keg, which increases our HE shell damage by about 1%. His skill, well, hang on, it looks like I can upgrade him a little bit. I can get him at least to level 6. I think I'll do that. Okay, so his skills are Subsurface Venture. That improves our torpedo speed and launcher reload time at the cost of some main battery reload time. So already we're kind of our timing reload is so already we've got a 10% battery reload. Remember, it's 5% for the upgrade, and now an extra 5%. So I may change that. But you know, well, destroyers are supposed to use their torpedoes mostly anyway. That was my thinking for using it. You know, destroyers are supposed to use their torpedoes more than their guns, but you know, there's some out there that use them as gunboats. It depends on how you play. Anyway, next skill is Go All Out. This reduces our detectability while engine boost is active by 5, but it increases our engine boost cooldown time by 50%. Let's see. Look at me down, improves detectability. I didn't want to do anything that sacrifices health, so there's that. So that seemed like the logical choice. Third skill is Back in Stock. This again reduces our torpedo launcher reload by about 2%. Other skills are Torpedo Safari. That actually sacrifices range of the main battery in exchange for improving the range of our torpedoes. Let's see, and then Stand or Fall. Reduce reload time reduction per 1% of health lost. And then Perceptive. Incoming damage to your destroyer. Torpedo detectability range. You know what? Hang on a minute. Yeah, I think I'll switch over to Perceptive. Shows the direction of the closest enemy ship. And then, of course, we've got Destroy or Be Destroyed. Why not smoke on the water? Actually, I think... Yep. The French destroyers also have another... The French destroyers themselves. The cruisers have the perk of paper-thin armor. The cruisers, however, no smoking. So, no smoke generator. Yeah, it took me off guard a bit myself. So that's why, so that's why I do not have him with smoke on the water, which is usually what I do with destroyer commanders. But he is not legendary, so no legendary skill. Okay, next up, we take a look at the loadout of the Barask. Excuse me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. 3 types of ammunition: high explosive shells, armor piercing shells, and of course our torpedoes. 2 consumables as compared to 3. Damage control, which is infinite, and we've got 2 charges of the engine boost. This temporarily increases ship's maximum speed according to its base parameters with no bonuses applied. Our maximum speed is increased by 20%. The duration is 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. Reload time is 270 seconds, so about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 4.5 minutes. We can use this twice. Of course, we've got boosters and a spot for a flag and camouflage. Stat-wise, if you'll take a look, survivability is pretty low, but of course, destroyers, they're not really supposed to take a punch. They're supposed to hit it and stay out of sight. Hit points 9,300. Armor ranging from 3mm thinnest to 10mm thickest. Her artillery, she's got 4 guns, 4 single mount 130mm cannons. These have a range of 8.7 kilometers, a reload time of 7.3 seconds, a turn time of 15.7 seconds. These have, let's see, the HE damage, max damage is 1,928, so 1928. They have a 9% chance to set on fire. Maximum AP damage is 2,300. And now we go to her torpedoes. She's got 2 centerline triple mount torpedo launchers. These are 550 millimeters. Reload time of 70.5 seconds, so a minute 10 seconds. Turn time of 7.2 seconds. Maximum damage of 11,267. They're detectable at 1.2 kilometers out. They have a range of 7.5 kilometers, so a bit further than the French cruiser torpedoes, and a top speed of 59 knots, so and 1 knot faster. Her AA defense is basic. 4 single mount 13.2 millimeter machine guns. Now, for those of you who do not know, the American standard around this time is the 50 caliber. The 50 caliber measures out to be 12.7 millimeters, so 13.2 millimeters. The French machine gun fires a bigger bullet than the American 50 cal, so 50 caliber Modus. So bit of interesting firearm trivia for you there. Maneuverability, of course, given destroyers, is excellent. Maximum speed is 34.7 knots. You can round that up to 30 to 35 knots, I guess. Turning radius is 560 meters, and a rudder shift time of 4.1 seconds. All right. Concealment. Of course, with destroyers, concealment is excellent. Default detectability is 5.8. This is 8.7 after using the main gun, and 7.8 when you're on fire. Detectability by air is 2.9 kilometers, so almost guaranteed detectability range. Detectability after firing main gun is 5.5 kilometers, and when you're on fire is 5.9. Guaranteed detectability is 2 kilometers, and when you're in smoke, which means you have to rely on an ally with a smoke generator, is 2.2 kilometers, so pretty much still danger close. Going by her armor, of course, the armor is very thin. Let's see, her keel is 10 millimeters, fore end is 10 millimeters, deck is 10 millimeters, aft keel is also 10 millimeters. 10, and 10. So fore and aft plating is 10 millimeters all the way around. Next, we go to her superstructure, and again, it's 10 millimeters top and side. Her armor is actually really thin on the battery mounts. Now, these are again shielded turrets with destroyers. We do not have fully enclosed turrets. We have a bottom plate. We have the plates which range from 3 to 6 millimeters. Let's see, that's the bottom, front plate, side, and top plate. So it ranges from about 3 millimeters at the thinnest to 6 millimeters. Okay, let's see. Next up is her vital area parts, her vital ship parts. Both athwart ships are 10 millimeters. Her armor belt is 10, her keel is 10, and the deck is 10. So, like I said, thin armor. Let's see. Well, that's a little bit cute. She's got a park bench placed on the. She's got a park bench on her stern, right underneath one of the gun barrels. Anyway. Okay. She's got 2 guns aft. There's her 2 torpedo launchers midship. Lifeboat area. Let's see. And then her 2 forward guns. Her AA guns, let's see, I think I said there was 4 of them. I think it said there was 4 of them. Looks like they are... Yeah, there's 2, looks like there's 2 aft here. And then, let's see. And 2 forward, so... She's got she's got 2 AA guns on the close to the bridge, and 2 aft. All right, overview. She's got 2 perks, 1 positive, 1 negative. Her positive perk is agile. She has above average ability to change direction. Negatives is, of course, no smoking. This destroyer lacks a smoke screen generator. The Barrasque was the first French destroyer of the new generation. In order to gain firepower superiority over her foreign counterparts, this ship was armed with powerful 130mm main guns. She entered service in 1925, and there were 12 in her class. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get right to the AI battle, shall we? I don't think I've missed anything. So, here we go. Phew, brother. Well, I'll admit though the cruiser match was interesting. But well, okay. Map for the Barrasque AI. We've got Hotspot. This is Domination. All right. Here we go. Okay, so no carriers on this map. We've got 4 destroyers for our side, 3 cruisers, and 2 battleships. 2 of our destroyers and 1 of our battleships ain't going to be much help. We've got some AIs on our side. Me and the SOWxRogueDragoon's are the only player destroyers. Our only battleship player is the New York. Okay. We got high explosive armed with the... we've got high explosive already armed. Considering most of our enemy ships are destroyers, seems to be a good idea. I'm going to see if I can't head over here to B, the capture point B. That's one of the AI destroyers. I'm just going to let them do their own thing. They usually either wind up torpedoing each other or ramming each other. So... Yep. Of course, Iron Duke was spotted. It's a battleship. B point's being captured, so that means we got a destroyer in there already. The SOWxRogueDragoon's and the Kuma's going in there. We got an aircraft up here, so we got a cruiser in here too.
À tous les bâtiments, concentrez le tir sur la cible.
Okay. This may seem like something stupid, but here we go. Incapacitated the Wakeful. Set him on fire. Come on, come on. Don't let him turn those torpedoes at me. I'm gonna be pissed if he does. Okay, there goes the enemy destroyer. Okay, oh shit. Okay, we still got our buddy, looks like. Yeah, the SOWxRogueDragoon's still with us. Good. Oh, we just took the T-22 out. Did he hit one of our torpedoes, or what the hell happened? Okay, Clemson's coming at us. Come on, come on. Come on. Good God, these guns are powerful. Oh, he torpedoed our cruiser, didn't he? All right, you bastard. How about this? Good Lord, he's burning. And there goes the Clemson. Okay. Looks like the Iron Duke is the closest ship to us. Our engine boost is on cooldown. Ooh. Well, we done Austin. Well, no. We ain't done nothing that bad. Oh, shit. All we got left is one of our battleships and our destroyer and then us. Oh, boy. And that battleship's almost dead. This is going to be a first. This might actually be the first AI match we've lost in a while. Yep, we just lost our battleship. Okay. We got one battleship left. No, we've got one enemy battleship left and a cruiser. Okay.
À tous les bâtiments, concentrez le tir sur la cible.
There goes the enemy battleship. He's heading towards A, but we have not spotted the enemy cruiser. Okay, I'm going to switch my cannons now to high explosive, from high explosive to armor piercing. We've captured the B point. Okay, there's the enemy cruiser. It's a Phoenix. Phoenix is hiding behind an island, and the Kaiser is heading for the cap. He's firing, so he's exposing himself. I hope he knows what he's doing. Torpedoes are way out. We are way out of torpedo range. Oof. All right, he's going that way. I'm gonna see. Oh, we've been spotted. Oh, that engine boost needs about a minute to get back in there. Okay, no longer spotted. Okay, the island is actually shielding me a bit. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Looks like our buddy, looks like our SOWxRogueDragoon's going that way. So either one way, one of us is, we're gonna catch that Phoenix one way or another. Okay, there's the Phoenix.
À tous les bâtiments, demande d'appui feu.
Okay, torpedoes away.
Dégâts critiques au moteur.
Ooh, SOWxRogueDragoon's got him. I gotta turn away.
À tous les bâtiments, demande d'appui feu.
It's gonna take me a minute to get my torpedoes back. My armor piercing ain't gonna do shit on this battleship, so I'm switching back to HE. Normally I don't like spamming HE, but well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, I mean, some players frown upon HE spam, so. But yeah, this is one reason why I really don't like the Guntra version, because it looks like, if you need to turn your guns, it takes a while for them to get turned around. Okay, engine boost is back on. Torpedoes, 5 seconds. He's laying down smoke. Last run, all or nothing. And we are now in range of his secondaries. Turn. Ooh. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, he's turning. He's trying to dodge them torpedoes. Got one. SOWxRogueDragoon's got him. Holy cow, that was actually pretty fun. Okay, so with the Barask, let's see. 27,408 damage, 47 targets hit, 1 torpedo hit, 4 incapacitations, 3 destroyed, 1 set on fire, 5 defended, 1 assisted in capture, and 1 detected. Me and the SOWxRogueDragoon's, oh good grief, I could never pronounce those Russian names. Yep. Basically came in first and second. Let's see. Oh, we had a Gatheron in here with us. He didn't do that. Well, he did good. He got a kill, but, well, still though, that was a pretty interesting versus AI match. All right, now we're going to switch over to PvP. And again, because I have not upgraded this thing, I'm going to go ahead and load these boosters up. And let's go ahead and put some camo on here. Looks nice, don't you think? The Corbeil, I'm going to have to wind up probably using another camouflage for it. Oh well. Alrighty. So, if everyone's ready, here we go. Or hang on a minute. Yeah, we're nowhere close for a upgrade yet. Okay. So, here we go. Standard with the Barask. A little bit of hydration. Might wind up being a short play match, just a limited team. Okay, the map is Warrior's Path, Domination, with capture points. Nope, looks like it's a full match. We've got 4 destroyers on each side, 2 cruisers on each side, and 3 battleships, no carriers. We've got the C point, they've got the A point, and looks like we'll be going for the B point. Basically the same map. Basically, this is the same map as we were just on, but now we're on the opposite side. Okay, got HE armed and loaded. Let's see. Let's check out the competition. Okay, we have been up tiered a bit, and we've got a division in the enemy team. Go figure. Okay, Isla Zev, Jaguar, Acosta, and Farragut are the destroyers. Phoenix and Königsberg are the cruisers. Battleships are Wyoming, the Julio Cesar, and the Iron Duke. Also, a bit of interesting knowledge. An update was basically announced recently. They will be adding semi-armor piercing shells to the Italian ships. The Italian ships already have these in the PC version of World of Warships, but the console version, Legends, which is the console version of World of Warships, obviously, kind of lags behind in a way. Okay, looks like we've already got the Iron Duke and the Königsberg. Königsberg is firing over our heads. Okay, we got our T-22 in here. We're in here now. And looks like we got a cruiser and a battleship coming into the point as well. Okay.
Attention, cible repérée à cette position.
Let's fire some HE. Oof. Apparently somebody had that same idea.
Problème résolu, chef.
We're getting caught from all angles. Let's hit some engine boost to get the hell moving. Let's see, we got okay, somebody's detected us with sonar. 6 seconds until torpedo reload. Okay. Launch and launch. Königsberg was what got us with the sonar. Oh, shit. Yeah, so this match ain't gonna turn out anywhere close to a victory, I can tell. Or maybe. We got hits on the Jaguar, at least. Engine boost just went out. We got some hits on somebody. And we got destroyed by the Jaguar. Our other ship's the German T-22. Let's see. Yeah, we just lost. We've got one battleship down, one cruiser, and a destroyer. That's us. Okay. So, looks like we did a total of 31,448 damage. Incapacitated 1, hit shells 10 times, 1 detected, 2 flooded, 3 torpedo hits. Well, we tried. Our terrain's here. What the? Oh, I forgot about that. That's the Russian Okhotnik cruiser killer destroyer. It's a premium Russian destroyer. Let's see. That's the Kuma Japanese cruiser. T-22 torpedo boat. Oh, the Jaguar just got the Tourion. And the Tourion is a premium French battleship. Tier 3, you can actually get it. You actually get it and a free Tier 5 ship when you get PlayStation Plus. The new PlayStation Plus. So yeah. I guess Jaguar's going for the Kraken, I suppose. Well, I'm going to go ahead and head on to the next battle, which is the battleship, so here we go. And of course the arena's back. I got to work on it a little bit. But again, with the Corvette, like the Barask, I have not played any matches with it, so it does not have any upgrades. Except for the default, which I have as the secondary battery mod 2, which increases our secondary battery range and reduces dispersion. Let's see. Corvette hull would increase our HP by up to 39,360. Reduce rudder shift time to 12.3 seconds. And practically double our AA mounts. Okay, so as we're going into its stock, let's take a look. She's got 2 types of shells, of course, high explosive and armor piercing. She's got 3 consumables, an infinite damage control. This is why I like the other ships over the Russians, is because the Russians have a limited damage control. They have limited damage control. Everything else is infinite. But let's see. Corbeil, we've got Repair Party, the health regen. We've got enhanced secondary targeting, which boosts, again, our secondary aim. We've got 5 slots for boosters, a slot for the flag and camouflage. Okay, to our stats. Stats are actually pretty good by default. Survivability is 42. We got 36,670 health. Our armor ranges from 12 millimeters at the thinnest to 400 millimeters at the thickest. And we've got a torpedo belt that reduces our torpedo damage by 15%. Artillery is... Oh, brother. Artillery is 69. Again, I will refrain from making any sort of jokes. Sorry. Okay. Main battery. Massive 305 millimeter cannon. She's got 6 twin mount 305 millimeter cannons. These have an effective firing range of 12.8 kilometers, a reload time of 28.5 seconds. They have a turn, but the turret has a turn time of 51.4 seconds. Max HE damage is 4,200 with a 22% chance to set fire. AP shell damage is 8,300. She does have secondaries. She's got a barrage of secondaries. 22 single mount 139 millimeter cannons. That is 11 on each side. These are 139 millimeter cannons. They have a range of 4.5 kilometers and a reload time of 9.1 seconds. Maximum HE shell damage is 2,000. They only deal HE damage, and they have an 8% chance to set fire. AA defenses is again basic. 8 single mount 75 millimeter flat cannons, model 1922 looks like. They do 14 damage per second. They have a range of 3 kilometers solid. Maneuverability is abysmal for a is abysmal. But then again, Corbeil is a tier 3 battleship. These are usually dreadnought era battleships or World War I. That means they are very thick-hulled, they are very slow, and they cannot turn on a dime. Well, then again, no battleship can turn on a dime. Maximum speed is 21 knots. Turning radius is 580 meters. Rudder shift time is 16.9 seconds. Concealment is... well, it's there. Detectability by sea default is 12.8 kilometers. You can round up to 13, I suppose. Detectability after firing main gun again is 12.8. When you're on fire is 14.8. Detectability by air is 10.2 kilometers. Firing main gun is 16.3. You got a big gun, you fire it, you got a huge flash of fire. Of course, aircraft are going to be able to see that from a distance. Detectability when you're on fire from the air is 13.2 kilometers. Okay, guaranteed detectability range is 2 kilometers. Of course, how in the world would you get that close to a battleship and not see it? That's the question. Unless you, well, of course, you're in smoke, but when firing in smoke, your detectability is 9.7. You fire your guns in a smoke screen. The pressure from the gun is basically just going to blow the smoke away, and it looks like the match ended. Predictably in defeat. Let's see. Enemy team reached maximum points. Okay, stepping back to the Barask for a minute. Yep, 31,447 damage, 10 hits with the cannon, 3 with torpedoes, 1 incapacitated, 1 detected, and 2 flooded. Looks like the Jaguar came close, but he was taken out in the last segment. Looks like the Jaguar was taken out. He was close, though. He was close. Good games, guys. Good game. Okay. Now, back to the Corbeil. I just finished the concealment. Okay, to the armor. And I have seen mosaics with fewer colors than this. I mean, seriously, look at this thing. It's like a mosaic. Or a stained glass window made of steel or something. Look at all these colors. Good grief. Okay, let's go ahead and just focus on our fore and aft end armor first. Okay, so from the get-go, looks like there's three components to her basic hull armor. You've got the armor belt, which ranges from 120 at the very bow, at the very tip of the bow, the prow. And then as you get into the midship section, it looks like the armor thickness increases from 120 millimeters to 200 millimeters. That's the red in there. And it looks like the color's the same in the stern section. So we got the armor belt in there at least. Okay, her bottom, her keel, is a solid 30 millimeters. Fore-end plating above and below the armor belt is 19 millimeters. Let's see, the fore-end deck is also 19 millimeters. Aft-end armor belt, again, 120 to 200. Bottom is 30, and the aft-end plating is 19. Deck is 19. Okay. So no athwart ships or bulkheads there. Now going to our superstructure, again we have the conning tower armored, but everything else is rather lightly armored. Conning tower is 135, that's the bottom. The side is 280 to 300, so that's solidly in the red shield, which is battleship grade armor. Let's see, the top is 270. Side plating for the structures are 13 millimeters, and the top side plating is 13 millimeters. Okay. Next up is our casemate armor, and that is a very, very weird looking casemate. Let me take a look at something. Oh, well, of course, auxiliary room. But anyway, yeah, you can see you can follow the armor belt and everything on the hull for the ship. Let's see. She does have bulkheads though. Athwart ship is 13. That's the light blue, which shoots up to 160. The light blue is below decks, below the waterline. The 160 is above decks, basically holding the cannons into position. Going down the hull, you can see her armor belt in the red. Let's see, armor belt. Yep. Highlight it now, ranging from 142 in the dark yellow, dark orange to 250 along the belt. Her deck from above, she's got some spots that are lightly armored at 28 millimeters, but then the majority of it is a solid 70 millimeters of thickness. And then of course her rear athwart ship is again light blue at 13 below the waterline, or slightly above the waterline, and then 160 into the casemate and the actual ship itself. Okay, taking a look at her armor now. Her turrets are made up of several different pieces of armor. Her fore and aft center, let's see, well, turret 1, or turret A, and then turret, if I'm going numerically, it'd be turret 5 and 6, 1, 5, and 6. Looks like they are solid red all the way down into the magazine, but turrets 2, 3, and 4, that's the second bow turret, and then the 2 wing turrets there, they are less heavily armored in the magazine. Okay, main battery armor, rear plate is 400 millimeters thickness. The barbette armor ranges from 90 to the wing turrets and the second turret there to 270. That's the number 1 turret, the number 5, and the number 6. If I was going alphabetically, though, turrets 1 and 2 would be turrets A and B. The wing turrets, I believe, would be C and D, and the rear turrets would be X and Y. If I'm correct on that. I mean, I know the numeric and the alphabetic codes, but it's been a while since I've had to refer to them. Anyway, barbette armor ranges 90 to 270 millimeters. Bottom plate is 48 millimeters, so she's thin underneath. Frontal plate is a solid 290 on all turrets. Side plates also 290 on all turrets. And the top plate is 72, so a little bit thinner on the top. All in all, one heck of a broadside. And as you can see, she has, let's see, dang it, let me try to get back in here. You can see she's got some barbette guns on along the ship. Looks like she's got 4 on her aft, close to the rear turrets. She's got 6 on each side for the midship, and then 3 on each side for the bow. So 6, 3, that's 9, 10, 11. So yep, 11 guns on each side for her broadside, for her secondaries. Okay, her auxiliary room armor, that's a small area. It's kind of encompassing one of the turrets. The plating is a solid 19 on the deck and on the side, so that's actually her thinnest armor there. And then of course we loop into her superstructure. Her superstructure is all the way submerged, but well, you can see the general outline of the citadel in the deck. Then as you dip down, let's see. Oh wait, well, let's dip back up. We've got some sloped sides. Let's see. She's got a bulkhead. She's got her bulkheads. The athwart ships are 13 and 13 respectively. Let's see. Citadel bottom, the keel is 30 millimeters. She does have a torpedo bulkhead, which is there. It's 14 millimeters thick, so it's not too much, but it's better than nothing. You can see that actually the torpedo bulkhead kind of, the sloped sides, it looks like a diamond one direction, and then from above it looks like a standard ship, but like a fish design with notches cut away from the sloped sides. Okay, torpedo bulkhead's 14 millimeters. Her citadel deck is a solid 40 millimeters. Her athwart ship, again, is 13 millimeters. Her armored deck slopes are 70 millimeters. And the citadel plating is 20. So, let's see. That's the citadel. If we put the auxiliary there, it sits on top of that. The cannons sit there. You can see why the citadel kind of sticks out a little bit over the turrets. If we add in the casemate armor, and then well, I don't need the superstructure armor, but the hull armor, the picture of the ship's armoring actually comes further into play. Okay. Her overview. She's got 2 perks, one positive, one negative. Her positive is long range. These guns have further than normal range. Hit the enemy before they can hit you. But long shots are kind of difficult to pull off if you don't know what you're doing. Her armor, though, is compromising. Higher caliber shells may overpin, but still arm depending on velocity. It's one of those cases where the further you are away, I guess, the slower the shell's going, it may still arm. But if you're danger close, the shells might actually rip right through you. They'll ventilate you, but won't kill you. She was the first dreadnought battleship to be built in France. The ship carried 12 305mm main guns and powerful secondary guns. Her sides were reinforced with vast armored areas. Her disadvantages included weak torpedo protection. The Corbeil class entered service in 1913. There were 4 in her class. Alright, and our commander is Emile Gupret. Let's see. Inspiration is, he's level 8, he is legendary. His inspiration is our German Hans Geisler, who boosts the secondary reload time, reduces it by 4.2 seconds. His base trait is Expedious, which boosts our battleship speed by 2.25%. Skill number 1 is Not One for Nuisance. Reduces the risk of catching fire by 6%, and risk of flooding and torpedo damage to the Citadel is reduced by 6 as well. Let's see. Our next one is Porcupine, which increases the range of our secondary guns, increases our grouping, and reduces dispersion of the secondary batteries. So basically running a secondary build here. Third skill is Megalomania. Battleship main battery reload time reduced by 5%. Battleship detectability after firing the main gun is reduced by 12.5%. But it reduces our maximum HP by about 4%. Not much, considering all the health we've got as a battleship. Fourth skill is Properly Meticulous. Main secondary battery, this again helps our reload time, reducing it by a further 5%, and expands our enhanced secondary targeting by 10%. He is legendary, so we've got him, Let me see. Let me see. Will to Rebuild is actually a pretty good skill, but apparently it is, let's see. A lot of people say it's broken, like you can actually rebuild your ship all the way to full health if an ally is nearby. Which I've seen some crazy stuff done, but never actually seen it myself. Let's see. But anyway, Will to Rebuild reduces the repair party duration by it adds on to the repair party duration, expends itself 20% quicker, but increases our HP recovered by 27%. Let's see, special effect only available when an ally is 1.5 kilometers in range of you. Let's see. Then, of course, we got running with scissors. Battleship gun traverse speed is improved. Rudder shift time is improved. Dispersion, though, is increased by 2%. But it boosts our AP and HE damage only when an enemy ship is within 3 kilometers of us. So if we're running a brawler, if we were running a brawler, that might actually be useful. Well, you know what? What the hell? We're gonna switch him to a brawler type, just for the hell of it, and see what happens. All right, so if we're ready, here we go with the AI match with the Corbeil. This will be my first match ever with the Corbeil, so here we go. Okay, the map is Big Race Epicenter. This means that there's a single spot on the map and you've got to capture it, basically. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. We've got 4 AIs. Both of our destroyers and 2 of our cruisers are AIs. The rest of us are players. Yeah, and this is up tiered. So we got the Bretagne, which is the French Tier 4 battleship in here as well. That's why I kept with HE for a moment. But of course it looks like it backfired. But yeah, looks like our destroyers are just gonna wipe each other out. Okay, we got a Duguay Theron pushing there. Come on, damn you, reverse. Yep, they're gonna ram. Nope. Looks like they didn't. And that was a very piss-poor shot. I know he's within range of our secondaries, isn't he? Well. Shit. There we go. That got him.
Alerte incendie.
All right.
Problème résolu, chef.
But yeah, obviously all destroyers are down. It looks like the majority of the cruisers are going down. That Karlsruhe is just pushing on that Kaiser. Ooh. I thought I was going to help, but it looks like out of range. Either that or just... Ooh, yeah. Kaiser's dead. Sorry about that. This is turning into a regular slugfest. Well, we got some hits on the Karlsruhe. And...
Alerte incendie.
Hawkins. Brother. Oh, and down goes Hawkins. Okay. Let's hit that up. See if we can't hit this Karlsruhe, which we do.
Problème résolu, chef.
We did not hit that. Okay. So he's just gonna, he's content to just park right in the middle. You can see what I was talking about with dispersion. The dispersion's a little bit out, is a little bit over there. Okay, we just took out the Karlsruhe. All that's left is the Orion and the Dante Alighieri. Okay, and I'm steering broadside to the Orion. Okay. Ooh. Marblehead got some good hits on the Orion with those torpedoes. And again, my dispersion is quickly devolving into shit. Come on, come on. Oh, well, okay, Marblehead took out the Orion. All that's left is the Dante Alighieri. Try that. We got a hit. It's going to take some time though for our guns to cycle over around to it. We got one deflection, one hit. Come on. Let's try. Let's aim up a little bit, shall we? Call me crazy. Yep, call me crazy because that was a complete miss. Okay, we got the new. Oh, all what's left is us is the New York. Marblehead must have got sunk somewhere. Okay, so I'm in the epicenter, capturing it. New York's coming around to me. And I am cycling my guns around. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can't catch this guy. Okay. 5 guns, 5 turrets broadside. Nope, nope, now 3. Okay. Here we go. Some solid hits. Fire the stern guns. More solid hits. Secondaries are opening up. I am not one for nuisance. Oh wait, I traded that skill out. Silly me. All right. Ready? Steady. Ooh. Yeah, we just got hit. Well, that's because we're broadside to the bastard. Come on, guns reload, reload, reload. How much health does this guy have left? Not much. And we got him. Okay. So, dispersion is not your friend. Basically turns a Battleship into a shotgun. Battleship to a blunderbuss. Okay, our stats versus the AI were pretty good. 44,331 damage done. We hit the target 38 times with our cannons. Incapacitated 1. Destroyed 4. Set on fire 1. 2 Citadel hits. 9 defended medals. 2 captured. And 20 targets hit with the secondaries. Placed first. Alright. And now we go on to the AI match. Not AI, standard, my bad. Okay. Gonna load the boosters up. And... I am tempted, really. I am tempted. But... Oh, wait a minute. No? Okay, never mind. Well, the detection on the battleship is pretty much high anyway, so we're just not going to use any camouflage for this. But let me check right quick. We could push the upgrade up, get the B hull. That would improve our AA. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Let's get the B hull. That gives us a crazy amount of anti-air. See, originally we only had the 8 single mount 75mm cannons. Now we've got 16 extra. We've got 16 single mount 13.2mm machine guns dealing 20 damage per second, and 8 twin mount 13.2mm machine guns. So we've got some AA now. Okay, so here we go with the AA match with the Corbeil. All right. Okay, the map is Trident, and it's a domination, which means we've got multiple capture points. Okay. Carrier, 5 battleships, 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers. 2 destroyers, 1 cruiser, 5 battleships, and a carrier. Okay. Yep, let's keep armor piercing on. And we are in the center. We are with another battleship, which means we have absolutely no detection. So what I'm going to do, it may be tactically wrong, but I'm going to steer towards A. I'm actually going to maybe avoid the center there. A lot of players tend to go for the center of the map. I'm just going to try to avoid it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we've already got a sight line on the Nevada, but he's out of our range. I'm just running up alongside the New York here. I'm taking him with me. Ooh. And I haven't been spotted yet. Iron Duke. Let's try to keep from making any stupid decisions, shall we? Yeah, the Iron Duke's taking shelter behind that mountain there. Let's see. The Turenne, the premium French battleship, it's over there. Passing by the Kaiser. And it looks like we've got a destroyer trying to slip in. Ooh, right in front of us, and there's the Wyoming. Let's try to avoid, let's see. Oh, we got some hits on the Wyoming. We've already got somebody got first blood and devastating strike. Okay, Isokaze just showed himself. I'm going to see if I can't turn out, try to get away from his torpedoes, because he's going to launch them. My cannons are already firing at him, secondaries. Yeah, he ain't going to last long if I can keep him detected. And nope. Never mind. Yep, he's dead. Okay, that was my bad. I didn't get him, though. Somebody else did. Wyoming is in full reverse. And I've got to turn to avoid hitting this island. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got some good hits. Yep, he's noticed me now. But, let's see. Shit. Hang on. Come on, back up, back up, back up. Oh, never mind. Somebody else got him. Okay, Area C got captured by the enemy. Okay, we've lost 2 of our battleships and both of our destroyers. They've lost 3 of their battleships and 1 of their destroyers.
Attention, cible repérée à cette position.
All right. I don't detect anyone. Well, battleships really don't have that good of a detection anyway. What I'm going to try and do is get my shit together. Listen to me. Get my ship moving forward. Got a Kirov there. Enemy battleship over there somewhere. We just got spotted, so there's probably a destroyer somewhere. We got an Emerald moving up with us. Our carrier, he's pushed himself all the way to the back of the map. Our Emerald is giving us a smoke screen. How nice. Okay. Okay, the Kirov is there.
À tous les bâtiments, demande d'appui-feu.
Okay, looks like the Kirov's coming out from behind cover. So, we've got our guns lined up on him. Oh, come on, New York, you're jumping the gun. It's a good thing we upgraded our AA, it looks like. Emerald's going around that way. Kirov just sent out his torpedoes. That's the Iron Duke over there. Okay, we got spotted by somebody. We're in visual range of somebody. Now it's switched to aircraft. Okay, okay, the Kirov's dead. I thought I had to worry about it for a second, but I guess not. Okay. Still got armor piercing on. He's gonna, it looks like he's turning out. Nope. Ooh, we got some good hits on the Iron Duke. Now let me turn back. I don't want to be broadside to this guy. Reload, come on. Fire the main guns up. Damn. Oh, we got our emerald there. That's gonna take another risk here. Didn't get enough lead on him, I'll bet. Nope. Come on, reload. Oh, we lost the emerald. So he's kiting. He's what they call kiting now. New York just took out the Iron Duke.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
We got some good hits on the Tureen. Let's hope this armor angling bit works. Okay, that destroyer is going after our carriers. I'd love to help you, but I can't do that at the moment. Yeah, this guy is confident. He is not moving whatsoever. Okay. Let's see if we can't get some hits on him. Let's turn. All right. That was a deflection. A ricochet. Yeah, this guy sees he's in trouble now. He's got 2 battleships coming at him. Come on. Okay, my secondaries have opened up on him. Come on, come on. Turn. Oh, New York got the Tureen. Okay. We got a minute. Oh, we lost it. No, our carrier's still going. This is where having a... Yep, our Visby... Yep, the Visby just took out our Langley. Oh, but there's the carrier. Missed. Okay, let's see if we can't even the score a little bit, huh? Okay, we got some hits on the Komsomolets. We are actively capturing B. Okay, I captured it by myself. Oh, Citadel. Let's get a turn going. That was too far out. I'd like to at least get 1 kill, maybe. Three, 2, 1. That'd be nice. Oh, damn! So close. So close, but yet so far. This guy had 1 HP left. I am willing to bet he had like 1 HP left. Still though, we survived to the end of the match. It was a defeat, but still, Corbeil was pretty impressive. Battle performance on the Corbeil was 60,021 total damage. We hit the target 49 times. We've detected 1, shot down 1 aircraft with our AA guns. The carrier really didn't want to come near us. Incapacitated 2, hit 1 Citadel hit, 1 defended, 1 captured, 1 assisted in capture, and 18 secondary hits. Still, we did pretty darn good. New York came in first place. Good game, good game. With he got 3 kills. I came in second. But still, that was a good game. All right, so that was the French vessels of Tier 3. Next time, let's see. The next stream will actually be, well, we're actually going to do a bit more on the next stream. Not right now, but the next stream we're going to be finishing off Tier 3 with the Italian ships. We've got a battleship and a cruiser, and then the 2 destroyers of the Pan-Asian and Pan-European. So, I hope everyone enjoyed it. I know I certainly did. This was actually a bit of a surprise from me. If those of y'all who are just joining are curious, take a look at the cruiser matches that we had earlier. That was actually kind of impressive. But until next time, everyone, y'all have a good night. This is Launce Mechanist signing off.